to everybody that's missing someone up in heaven. You know, up in heaven, we got something called Heaven's Phone. It's available 24 hours a day. Pick it up. Say hello. Still can't believe you're really not here. Weeks blend to months and months into years. You promised you'd stay. I know how you tried. But God needed you, so I stepped aside. I didn't collapse, did not fall apart. But deep down inside, there's a hole in my heart. It comes out of nowhere, a sight or a sound. That's when it hits me that you're not around. So much to remember, so much to forget. You left me too soon is my only regret. My heart breaks a little when I think of when we planned on tomorrows that would never end. Hold back the tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. Yeah, I try to fight it, hold back my tears, never give in to the grief or the fears. But when those times come and I need to talk, to just hear your voice or go for a walk. We don't need no wires, don't need a dial tone, 'cause you always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone. You always answer when I use Heaven's phone.
Hello everybody, Songfather here for the Songfather Show, the 29th day of October 2019. And here on the island of Long, it's a crappy, dismal, miserable, rainy, drizzly day with a lot of rain coming. And then a lot of rain coming Thursday, and then Friday, and me. So a lot of rain, it looks like now they're trying to hedge themselves. Oh, we might have a break for the afternoon trick-or-treaters. Shut up. So anyway, hope everybody had a good night. And say hello to Tino. Tino, take a bow. Tino. Take a bow. Thank you. There you go. Good boy. Yep, very happy. He's almost like an alarm clock now. He starts going crazy and chirping and jumping. I know it's almost time to do the show. It's good. There he goes. He's happy. Happy and peppy and bursting with love. No? Okay. Well, of course, today now we go back to a full-fledged Blue Eyes Tuesday with some songs that I haven't done in quite a long time. So let's see if I can screw these up, too. Anyway, and let me get through a couple of things. I always got to do a little advertising for myself, and I saw a hell of a lot of posts today saying they voted. So thank you very much. Keep staying. Hopelessly, I voted. Wasn't that song by Olivia Newton? No. Don't forget, come on, this show's taking off like crazy. New songs added, Christmas songs right around the corner. And if anybody watched Freddie Rabino yesterday with Christine, it was an entertaining show. A lot of love was expressed between the two of them, which is always nice to see. You're stupid, no, you're stupid. Come on, hurry up, people want to get back to their lives. But it was a great show. He had Popeyes is running some kind of a thing for Halloween, with special ghost sauce and ghoul and I don't know, whatever. And Freddie gave it a 4 out of 5 fingers. That's not bad. You know, because if it's bad, he gives him 1 finger. Sometimes none, if you know what I'm saying. But, yeah, so he gave 4 out of 5. And so, yeah, you know, if you like Popeyes. I don't like it anymore because I can't get the stupid jingle out of my head, thanks to Freddie. But, yeah, great show. Tomorrow night will be the question and answer, I think. I think he's around for that. And that's always fun. So don't forget and do that. And what the heck is it? Where is it? Don't forget There it is. Can you read it? Rock in the Kitchen with Guy Talvey. It's not your grandma's cooking show. And I see a lot of people that put up a lot of nice dishes up there. I put one up that I made yesterday that I'll be bringing into hold on, there it is, to Daddy-O and Chris. I made a nice cod fillet, lightly breaded, and spinach, fresh spinach right out. Oh, just cooked up, a little garlic on it. And what I do is I drain most of the oil out. And then I cook the spinach in the same oil that the fish was cooked in. There's little pieces of fish stuck inside of it and little garlic. Oh, my God. So I had to save a piece for myself. And I must say, it was quite delicious. So I know they'll be happy for that. And that's good and nice and healthy for Daddy-O. Right, Daddy-O? And that's it. So, yeah, a little blue ice tonight. And we'll get to this segment now that is officially called Chrissy's Good News. And let's start off again like we did yesterday. This piece of crap who blew himself up, and I told you there was already a successor lined up to take over. Bam! The USA forces under the commander-in-chief took him out too. And unofficially, the next guy under him was also taken out. So, yeah, that's what you got to do. You know what? Stop worrying about what everybody says and writes and everything else, because no matter what you do is wrong. You do what is right for this country, and that is definitely right, not just for this country, but for the world. So, good job. Good job. All right, so let's get to Chrissy's Good News. And let's start off right off the bat with a story that will touch your heart. It's unbelievable. These two people right here, J-Lo and A-Rod, donated a year's worth of meals to the school district in Tennessee after reading and hearing that the families and the actual school district themselves were struggling a little bit to supply these foods. And then, of course, the families were behind in paying. And, man, step right up. A whole year's supplies of meals for the school district plus snacks. Good job, J-Lo. Good job, A-Rod. That's what we like to see in this world. It makes it happy. And then down in South Carolina, a 15-year-old boy has, in the very short time he's been on this planet, has already written and published 3 books. He almost won the National Spelling Bee. He started his own nonprofit at the age of 12, but is in full fling now at 15, where he invites celebrities and basketball players to come to his school and play basketball against the team in an effort to raise money for charities. And so far, he's raised $70,000 for 16 local charities in the area. Okay? 15. What are we doing? Look yourself in the mirror and say, what have I done? What have I done to help anybody? Well, what could I do? You know what I mean? 15 years old, not bad. So with all that done and all his philanthropic work, he also earned a $10,000 award, national award, for all his work in charities and everything else at 15. Are you kidding or what? And then you have this lovely story. Their names are D.W. and Willie. D.W. is the woman. She's 102. Willie's 100, and they just celebrated 82 years of marriage. 82 years of love, I put. It could only be. Maybe they married 140 years with only 80. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, still together, just celebrated the 82nd wedding anniversary. And don't tell me it can't be done. It's all about respect and helping each other out. Nobody, like that phrase that everybody hates, B-A-E. But it means something. Or B-E-A. Right? I forget what it is. Bay, whatever they call it, before anybody else. Yeah, B-A-E. Before anybody else. That's what they said to do. But they didn't say the Bay thing. But nobody comes first. We put each other first before anybody else. So that's pretty damn sweet. Pretty damn sweet. And I would say, yeah, we got a couple. All right, so I'll do one more. And because it'll make everybody laugh. and then we'll get to a couple of tunes here. But I'm sure somebody made an honest mistake, but would you want to go buy clothes and then go try them on in this place? Where you have to go into the fisting rooms? That's what I put there. I think I'll pass. I think I'll just slowly put my clothes down and back out of the store, literally, and be on my merry way. Because that is completely nuts. Oh, yes, please step into the fisting rooms. Minga. So, all right. I know you're laughing out there. So let's get this party started, as they say, and do some Francis Albert songs. Love them. And again, I don't know if it's I think I need new headphones because I sound very muffled, and I don't know. Let's just see. Maybe turn up the mic a little bit there. I don't know. When I play it back, it always sounds okay. So what the hell? So let's start off with when I first heard this song a long time ago, I was like, why would anybody want to sing this to anybody else? A male to a female or female, or these days it doesn't matter who you're singing it to, but like it's supposed to be a love song, and this it's supposed to be. It's written by Rodgers and Hart, and it's supposed to be that no matter what, for me you're perfect. For me, you're like the Mona Lisa, Michelangelo sculptor, whatever. But the words are like, you're unphotographable, and your looks are laughable, and you got a funny face, and oh my God, I don't know, but in Friends, in Cheers, when Frasier and Lilith decide to give up the rat race and go away and live in a cabin, and he's trying to light the fireplace, and he has sing a song while we pass the time, and just the only song that she knew how to sing. And quite hysterical. It's My Funny Valentine. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? Don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? But don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Come here, funny face. Only song can do after that one. Ain't she sweet? see you walking down the street. Yeah, I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. Now I ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? Just cast an eye in her direction. Oh me, oh my, that perfection. Well, I repeat, don't you think it's kinda sweet? Yes, I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she sweet? See you walking down the street. Yes, I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look over once or twice, and I ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? I repeat, don't you think it's kinda sweet? Yes, I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Yes, I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she sweet? Yeah, she's sweet. And then she left me. So I say, take all of me, baby. Take it all. All of me. Why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I get along without you? You took the part that once was my heart. So why not take all of me? Oh, me, come on, get all of me. Can't you see I'm just a mess without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take my big arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I ever get along without you? You took the part once was my heart. So why not take all of me? Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. So why not take all of me? Yeah. Come on back and finish the job. Why not? Ain't nothing left anyway. Life is dull, nothing but one big love. Then presto you do a skull and find that you're reeling. She sighs and you're feeling like a toy on a string, and your heart goes ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding. How could that funny face that seemed to be commonplace protect you right into space without any warning? Don't know if it's morning, summer, nighttime, winter, or spring. What's the difference? It all goes ding-a-ling-ding, ding-a-ling-ding, ding-a-ling-ding. She takes your hand, this captivating creature, and like it's planned, you're in the phone book looking for the preacher. Life is swell, they're off to that small hotel, and somewhere a village bell will sound in the steeple, announcing to people, love's the loveliest thing. And the bell goes ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding. Ho! Ooh, she grabs your hand. Ooh, the captivating creature, just like it's planned. And you're in the phone book looking for the preacher. Life is swell, you're off to the small hotel, and somewhere a vintage bell will sound in the steeple, announcing to people, love's the loveliest thing. And the bell goes ring-a-ding-ding, 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 ring-a-ding-ding. And the bell goes ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding, ring-a-ding-ding. Somebody answer that, will you please? I'm too upset. We'll get to it in a little while. Okay, let's get back to the rest of these. Oh, shit, here they are. Rest of these stories. And then we finish out this Blue Eyes, Tuesday Blue Eyes Sinatra. Good news, good news. Have you heard the news? Oh, there's good rockin' tonight. Have you heard the news? There's good rockin' tonight. And where we leave off. All right, the Yankees let go of their long-term pitching coach, kind of as a sacrificial lamb, but it was time. 9 years he spent there, and let's just leave it at that. All right. And, maybe with the way things are, maybe I should have let off what's my name again? Oh, yeah. Where the hell is here with this? I should have let off the good news with this, but it's not good news, so that's probably why it skipped my head. But please, everybody, let's say prayers for California, where my niece is out there, and a lot of friends out there, and Dunes is out there, and it just it doesn't seem to get any better. These are, of course, real pitches, live pitches, and, heading back into, Ventura, and the heart of Hollywood, and it's just horrible. It's everywhere. I think we're going to find out again. There's got to be some kind of an arson that was set, and they haven't had rain in such a long time, and so you can see the helicopters up there with the buckets trying to do their best they can. But look at it. Look what they're fighting. I mean, it's pure hell. And it's you can't replace these. The houses, yes, and human lives can't be replaced. The firefighters, God forbid something happens to them, can't be replaced. And all these trees and all this beautiful forestation, that part of the country was really known for, up on the big cliffs looking down into the water and everything. And what are you going to do? It's horrible. It's horrible, and it's inexcusable. And if they do find out it was arson, make sure they take him to this fitting room here. Yeah, that'll take care of everything. And don't forget, this weekend, clocks go back an hour. Don't forget, change the batteries in your smoke and your CO protectors there, and detectors, whatever the frig they're called. And, hold on, are you hearing? Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. Was it Jimmy Durante? Everybody wants to get into the act. So back to the good news. South Carolina, I told you about. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, in Ohio. There's a couple that was traveling in Ohio. They weren't from Ohio. And they stopped at this Italian restaurant, and it happens to be a very popular one for the area. And they went in and they had a nice meal and salad and dessert and wine. They just had these are their words, just a wonderful time. And so they got the bill and they wrote down a $100 tip and left it on the table for the waitress. And she saw that and she went and grabbed them as they were starting to head out. And excuse me, I think you made a mistake. What's the matter? Well, you put $100 down there. Yes, no, that's no mistake. This place was so beautiful and homey, and you were terrific, and I just wanted to do that for you. And she started crying. My God, I never had this in my life. Thank you. And they all hugged each other. And he goes, all right. And he goes, let me ask you, what was that wine? And then she said the wine. He goes, is it possible I could buy a bottle and to take with us, on the trip? And, well, let me ask my boss. And the boss said, yeah, if he wants to, but it's $30. So she comes back. She goes, my boss said yes, but it's $30 if you want to buy the bottle. And he goes, yeah, no, that's okay. We really like the wine. And when we get to our hotel, when we open this up, we'll think of you guys and what a nice time we had here. It's like, wow, very nice. Okay. So $30, and she does it. And, she's busy. The place was busy. And runs the credit card, and then he signs it, and she comes back and picks it up, and she looks. And now we put $970 down on the tip to make the bill an even $1,000. She chases out into the parking lot and grabs him. He goes, sir, now I know you made a mistake. And he goes, what do you mean? She goes, you wrote $970 down. He goes, you know what? That's no mistake. I want you to have it. I want you to do something good with it, something good for your family and everything else. And I can't accept that. And he goes, that's why I want to do it, because I know you wouldn't want to accept it, but please accept it. She said, thank you very much. And she went back inside, hysterical, crying, and told her boss and the co-workers. Everybody was like, you got to be kidding me. Oh, my God. And then, of course, I probably would have said the same thing. Some other waiters and waitresses, damn it, I should have taken that table, but I figured it was an old couple and they weren't going to tip. And there, in this story, lies the truth. And we got to get away from that kind of thinking that we're only going to do things for people if we can get something out of it, or in the hopes of getting something out of it. This woman, whatever she was, just was herself. And she was happy to be working, and it showed, and she just took care of them, whatever they wanted, blah, blah, blah. And you never know. You never know. So always be kind. Always. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. So down in Georgia, now this is a good story. Down in Georgia, they were called to a home by neighbors saying that there was a man with with a knife, walking in and out of the house and talking to himself, and he did not look, like he was all there. So they pulled up on the house, and they get out, and one of the cops recognizes the guy and dealt with him once before on something else, and going up and talking to him, and he's holding a gigantic kitchen knife, and very sharp, and he's holding it. I mean, he's already bleeding in some areas on his chest, no shirt on, and he's already holding it up against his chest, and he's just saying, I can't take it anymore. He lost his job, and then his marriage fell apart, and she took off with the kid, not took off, but she got custody of the kid because he doesn't have a job, but he's staying in the house that used to be their house. I mean, it's a whole, soap opera story, but this is what happens. It's a true story. And he just like was giving up. And the cop, wait, come here, Don, you can't do this, Don't come any closer. I'm not coming closer. I'm just coming close enough so you can hear me and nobody else can hear me, because this is just between you and I. Right away, he's got him listening now. Okay, yeah, okay. You want to do this to your son? This will devastate your son. And I know you think maybe this is the right way out, but it's not. Your son needs you. Your son needs to grow up with you around. Even if you're not in a family anymore, you still have every right to be a parent as much as your ex-wife does, and you need to be in his life. He's thinking about it. Yeah. You got a lot to offer this world, You have family, you have a mother, you have sisters and friends and everybody else, and you're just going to leave them with this kind of hurt. I know you. I know you're strong enough to get through this. He thinks about it. He says, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do it. And he dropped the knife. And then, of course, the other cops come in and rush him, which, you don't understand, but it's got to be done just to make sure you don't come up with something else. And the guy was like getting a little physical, and this cop walked over and goes, listen to me, calm down. You're not getting arrested, okay? This is to make sure you don't get hurt. We're going to take you to the hospital, clean up some of those, cuts that you have on your chest. You talk to a doctor, and then you go back home again and get your life back together and get out there and take your son and throw a ball around with him and everything else. Come on. That's where that saying comes from. We never know what anybody's going through or what's going through their mind. That part is true. But if we don't ask, if we don't be a pain in the ass, then we really haven't done our job. Because forget about love means never having to say you're sorry. Love means being a pain in the ass. That's the truth. So remember that. Remember that from your good old Songfather. And then the last one, before we get back into the song. Oh, it ain't that one.
This song's going out to everybody.
It's that one. There you go. Is a round of applause for the United States Coast Guard. They seized 28,000 pounds of cocaine and 11,000 pounds of marijuana right off the harbors of Miami. In all together, there was all done at the same time. Miami, Mexico, Central America, and South America. All hit at the same time. Bam, 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 boom. Got them all. Scraped them all up. Dozens of arrests. Not just, small time, big time, more to come. If you remember, I told you this was coming. And like I said, they said it has a street value of $400 million. So, good job. I think it's a beautiful job. So kudos to the United States Coast Guard working along with federal authorities and everybody else in the local. Great job. I love my Frangelico. Okay, so after this is over, I'm going to have some coffee. So what better song to sing right now than Mr. Blue Eyes Francis Albert Sinatra's song? The coffee song. Oh! Everybody up on the table. Way down among the Brazilians, coffee beans go by the million, so they got to fill those cups to fill. They've got an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. You can't get cherry soda, 'cause they gotta fill that quota. And the way things are, I guess they never will. They've got a zillion tons of coffee in Brazil. No tea or tomato juice, you'll see. No potato juice, 'cause the pennies and the Santos all say no, no, no. The politician's daughter was accused of drinking water and was fined a great big $50 bill. They had an awful lot of coffee in Brazil. Oh! Yes, senor. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. You date a girl and find out later she smells like a percolator. Perfume was made right on the grill. Why, they could percolate the ocean in Brazil. And when their ham and eggs need savor, coffee catches the flavor. Coffee pickles way outsell a dill. Why, they put coffee in the coffee in Brazil. No tea, no tomato juice, you'll see. There's no potato juice. The planters in Santos oh say no, no, no. So you add color to the color, serving coffee with the cruller. Dunkin' doesn't take a lot of skill. They've got an awful lot of coffee, awful lot of coffee. They've got a hell of a lot of coffee in Brazil. Si, senor, but not for you, gringo. This is Zing with the String. Sing it, Frankie boy. Never could carry a tune. Never knew where to start. You came along when everything was wrong and put a song in my heart. Dear, when you smiled at me, I heard a melody. It haunted me from the start. Something inside of me started a symphony. Zing with the strings of my heart. 'Twas like a breath of spring. I heard a robin sing about a nest set apart. Oh, nature seemed to be in perfect harmony. Zing with the strings of my heart. Your eyes make skies blue again. What else could I do again? Keep repeating through again. I love you, love you. I still recall the thrill, and I guess I always will. I hope 'twill never depart. Oh, nature seemed to be in perfect harmony, and zing went the strings of my heart. Oh, ba-da-ba. Your eyes make skies blue again. What else could I do again? Keep repeating through again. I love you, I do. I still recall the thrill, and I guess I always will. I hope 'twill never depart. Oh, nature seemed to be a perfect harmony. Zing with the strings of my heart. Yeah, zing with the strings of my heart. That's right. And let's live for today, as Frankie says, for today. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Domani, forget domani. Let's live for now and anyhow. Who needs the money? The moonlight, let's share the moonlight. Perhaps together we will never be again. Ake luna, ake mare, with such a moon and such a sea, and you and me. I get so dizzy when you're standing near. It's not the music that you hear. My heart is beating like a jungle drum. Let's take the minutes as they speed away, and hope it's true what people say. When you're in love, tomorrow never comes. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Oh, domani, Maron domani, with such a moon and such a sea, and you and me. Let's take the minutes as they speed away and hope it's true what people say. When you're in love, tomorrow never comes. Oh, let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Oh, let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Oh, let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow. Let's forget about tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Ooh, never, 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 never comes. And Mr. Andrew Romano, this goes for you. He's only been asking for like 2 weeks. And now, the end is near, so I face final curtain. My friend, say it clear, state my case, which I'm certain I've lived life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, and then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. I've loved and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing, and the now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think, yeah, I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got, if not himself? Then he has none to say the things he truly feels, and not the word of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. I certainly did. and so did he. Yes, it was my way. Andrew Romano, there you go. Now stop bothering me. Song always gives me goosebumps. And beautiful song, written by Mr. Paul Ankles. Oops, sorry, by Mr. Paul Ankles, and he has his own version with it too. So that's the best thing about this song. You can do it your way. I love that. So anyway, so there's the show tonight. There you go. Everything Blue-Eyed Tuesday. I think we covered everything we got to cover. Make sure one last time. Prayers for California. Please don't take your clothes off in this store. Please try to be like DW and Willie here. And if you have the money, be like these two, too. Don't forget this weekend's coming up. Don't forget Baghdadi #2 is gone. And that's it. So thank you again. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow at the same time that you're watching it right now, but except it'll be done earlier, but it'll be at the same time tomorrow at 7 o'clock. There you go. So I love you all. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep voting, sharing. I sent it out to a whole bunch of groups, too, because anybody you know, any way you think it could go, send it. The more people that are voting, I got people all over the world now voting, which is, I don't even care if I win now. It's so unbelievable, but I want to win, damn it. And so anyway, thank you, and I love you, and keep telling everybody about this show, too. And don't forget, please, on your downtime, maybe it's bowling night and the husband's not home. Or maybe it's bowling night and the wife's not home. Put on the Songfather radio, sit back, trim the lights down a little bit, get a glass of wine with Johnny Black, and just relax. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Bam! There it is. Good night. Tino, anything? It's the end of the show. You got something to say? What? If I don't want him to be chirping him, then he'll wait. Okay, thank you. That was very well said. Wow. So have a good night, everybody. I love you. Keep going. Keep being happy and making everybody in your life happy, everybody you come in contact with. And if you happen to hit the lottery, come here first and make me happy. Love you. Ciao. Bam.